Hello everyone, this is Shadow Cosmic here, and today I'll be doing another Shadowverse video. And before anything, I would really like to say a thank you to everyone who has subscribed or even just watched my channel so far. It's a mini celebration, of course, but I checked on my channel the other day. I have reached 1,000 views, and I know some of you will be thinking that's nothing to celebrate about. It's just 1,000 views. It's not even subscribers. It's just views. But to me, this is a very big milestone because I started YouTube with no prior experience, no like pre-record, just messing around and trying my best to make out videos and create content. And many of you have taken your time to watch the videos that I put out, and I'm very thankful for that. Please continue watching. I'll try to entertain you to the best of my ability, and without further ado, let's get into today's video. So today I'll be doing a deck profile of a kind of an interesting deck. So it's the OTK Havencraft. I call it OTK, one turn kill, if anybody doesn't know, but it's not that much of one turn kill. It's more of finish it with a big burst of damage and chip in as much small damage as you can. So we'll do the preview for this deck. You have 3 Sacred Pleas. Okay, never mind, screw the preview. The main focus of this deck is simply this card over here, AegisBowmanHaven. His skill is, whenever your leader's defense is restored, deal 2 damage to the enemy leader. So the idea with him is, if you have 3 copies of him on the board, with a single heal you can deal 6 damage. So you need to heal about 3 times, and then you would have dealt 18 damage, and if your opponent's at 18 or less, they would have been you have won the match. So the problem is, assuming you keep all 3 copies of him in your hand until you actually need him, you will have to play all 3 copies for a total of 6 cost. So you have 2 other cards to play, which is probably most of the time monostatic holy water. Monostatic holy water, which will heal. At most you can play it 2 times, and that will deal 12 damage. So where does your last bit of damage come from? So most of the time I like to use Pegasus Sculpture. Basically it's skill. At the end of your turn, restore 1 defense to all allies. So at the end of the turn, this amulet will heal your leader for 1. It doesn't really matter that much for the heal, but it's enough to proc off his skill to deal more damage. And of course, if you want to, you can combo it with Radiance Angel if really necessary. I know some people, they like to play this deck using combining it with Ilana Prayers. Personally, I feel there's no problem with that, just that Ilana Prayer is a little bit inconsistent, because if you don't draw Ilana Prayer, you are in a slightly weaker position. But personally, this is what I go with. So Ancient Lion Spirit, of course, for just a lot of small annoying followers on the board. Thermist Decree, because it's a staple to destroy everything. Priestess of the Cut Gear to fight for Tempo. 2 Heavenly Aegis as a backup in case your OTK fails and somehow all 3 of your Kels are destroyed. You still have Heavenly Aegis to attempt to finish the game, because as many of you know, he is basically indestructible. I think I still haven't tested it yet, but I think the only way to destroy him is Bane. But other than that, nothing works with him. Not Thermist Decree, not Lightning Blast, nothing. So, of course, Unicorn Dancer for early game. But most of the time you want to play Beast Core Aria and stuff. So this is the deck I'm going with, and hopefully we'll get in a few games here and there. So, let's see, shall we? For the first match, we'll be up against Bloodcraft.
Is fighting and despair all you know?
Bloodcraft might be troublesome. I am still not sure what type of Bloodcraft this is, so I'm going to hold on to Ancient Lion Spirit just in case. It's not likely because right now I think late game good Bloodcraft is much more common, but in the unlikely case that my opponent is playing bad Bloodcraft, I might want to hold on to Ancient Lion Spirit. Ooh, Heavenly Aegis, huh? Bloodwolf. Okay, that's probably... I can't tell yet. Bloodwolf is not enough for me to tell. Heal myself. Even though I don't like wasting monostatic holy water, at this point I don't think I have much of a choice. Okay, this is definitely 100%. I know what it is. Sacred Plea. One more monostatic water up. I'll let him play whatever he wants to play. Next turn, Ancient Lion Spirit shall blow this thing away. So, Ancient Lion Spirit. He made the right play of evolving the, his, what do you call that, Vite. So it won't get killed exactly, but it's better than nothing, I guess. Next turn, if I want, I can Ancient Lion Spirit the second time, or I can Radiance Angel for heals. Spiderweb Imp. Okay, for this one I'll go to Priestess of the Kutgel then. Seems like a better option. At this point, OTK is irrelevant, so a beast called Arya and straight into Priestess. Priestess? I keep saying Priestess, it's Priest of the Kutgel. Okay, that will survive. Suffice. Next turn I can Bowman Kel and Radiance Angel. Wardrobe Raider, huh? Vampire Kiss. So he wants to maintain the Wardrobe Raider. Okay. If I can draw into... Okay, I'll Bowman Kel down and then I'll Radiance Angel. I really want to play Heavenly Aegis as soon as I can, but my opponent's not gonna make this easy for me, that's for sure. If necessary, okay, I'll throw Mystic Decree this turn. Or do I have to? Yeah, yes, I really do have to. So I'll put down one more Unica. Just in case he cannot remove it, I get heals. Vampire Kiss, of course. Don't play anything else. Spiderweb Imp, why? Do I take the risk and put down Heavenly Aegis? Because I take 4 damage. If he has an Alucard, I lose. Answer is no. I have more resources than him currently. I can outlast him in terms of resources. Radiance Angel. Heal up. Blackened Scripture. That's actually got to be quite useful. Reason why I want to get rid of this is in case he plays Alucard next turn, I can just straight trade into it. I don't have to get past the ward. 9 cost. 9 play points. Wardrobe Raider, that's fine. If he plays something I can control, Double Hungering Horde, sure, no problem, because I can trade these 2 in, and Heavenly Aegis, boys! Now what you gonna do against this powerhouse? Because you got 2 cards. Any card you play, I can take it out. Now, I'm not sure I'm gonna put him just at Vengeance yet. So, I'll see what I can grab from Prison Priestess. I'll put this... hold on. One more time.
Show you something.
I'll put this down. And then that should heal me for 9. What can kill me right now? Honestly, I don't think anything much. Yep, there we go. So as you can see, this deck, although it is pretty, it isn't exactly reliant on the OTK combo. You can actually win using Heavenly Aegis or just pushing for the board. But the OTK combo does help a lot. Okay, so oh my, Shadowverse Rex, that means top contender.
Fighting in despair.
I'm up against Haven.
May eternal peace be yours.
I think I want to just mill both of these. This starting hand, I guess it'll do. My opponent, let's see, Haven Craft right now. Probably Heavenly Aegis as well. I might. I don't think I want to rush a Bowman Cal, because usually for the opponent Haven Craft, it's gotta be a straight removal. And I would like my Sacred Please as well. There you go. Ask and you shall receive. Let's see what opponent plays. I might be able to blacken scripture. No, we will not. Okay, one more time, and this time I'll put down Kel first. The reason why I put him down is really just to test whether he wants to remove it. I think he will definitely remove it one way or another. Blacken scripture, highly likely. War Cyclone, huh? Interesting. Nice, Heavenly Aegis, I have him now. I'll just hit it to the face. He will probably remove with something like the Priestess, or depending on what he has. Cause this card definitely can be very dangerous. And yep, here we go. If I can draw it to... well, I'll see what comes up. Honestly, against another Haven Craft, it's gotta be extremely hard to get this combo off, because the thing about Heavenly Aegis is the one thing he doesn't give you is time. Because Heavenly Aegis, the moment your opponent plays him, you really start running out of time, because since he can't be destroyed, he can work on your opponent's resources, chew through them very quickly. So the best thing to do is plop down your Heavenly Aegis as soon as possible. This is more like Heavenly Aegis deck than the OTK for Havencraft, but oh well. Tempo Defender, huh? Is he gonna evolve it? Nope. He leaves it. Ooh, okay then. I will Dance of Death. Evolve. It's kind of a bit of a waste, but I want to clear off this thing. Most of the times, a lot of people want to save their Evolve Ops or Heavenly Aegis, since he never gets destroyed. It's worth to put his Evolve Ops into him. But I feel Evolve Ops are very important for tempo. So, there you go. Radiance Angel, huh? So right now, I wanna, kind of trick, quote unquote, my opponent into kind of tricking him that I already have the finishing combo. So I'll put down Okay, maybe not that far. I'll put down Beast Core Aria and Pegasus Sculpture. Okay. And next turn, I'll drop down Bowman plus Thermist Decree plus Bowman to see how he reacts. Gravekeeper Sonia. Okay. Not unusual. Oh, he leaves it there, huh? Now is the question, do I want to waste Thermist Decree? Answer is it doesn't really matter because it can't destroy Heavenly Aegis anyway. So might as well put down K, deal the damage. Let's see if he will panic, because next turn Heavenly Aegis is coming down for me and probably for him. That's the thing about it, like Heavenly Aegis is strong, but I don't like him in the fact that if it's Havencraft against Havencraft, the first person who plays it usually wins. He's gonna evolve it and attack immediately because he's scared. Unicorn Dance. I wonder whether he's playing the OTK combo as well. Doubt it, but Heavenly Aegis, come down, evolve, and let's begin. Heal myself. Unicorn Dancer will heal him up a little bit, but it's fine. Next turn, I'll get off Beast Core Aria, of course. Temple Defender. Huh. Interesting. And Lion. Here we go. Finally, the true race has started. Okay, so right now I want to drop another one of these, cause why not? And this one I'll take out. What's her name? Unicorn Dancer. So as if he does not manage to kill me this turn, if he really runs the OTK combo and has all the pieces, he will be able to. So Tribunal. Unfortunately, it's not gonna be able to take out these two. He's hoping I don't have 1 damage. He wouldn't be wrong, because my Pegasus thing runs out, but he's wrong because I can play Bowman and Radiance Angel, and that'll be the end of it. Okay, so okay, let me change the title of this video. It's not so much OTK Havencraft anymore. It's more of OTK-ish Aegis Havencraft. So even though really we didn't get to see the full OTK combo, you kind of get the idea. And of course, whoops, not this deck. This deck's for another video at another time of another day. So with this deck, of course you can change it. You can remove Kel entirely, Pegasus Sculpture. You can focus purely on Heavenly Aegis, which is fine. There's no problem with that. But of course, if you want something like, say, just to provide small pokes of damage, like using Kel, deal 2 damage whenever your health is restored. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have approximately 9 ways to heal yourself. Well, 11 if you include Unica. So it's not bad for to use him just to poke at your opponent's life a little bit. And as you saw in the previous fight, we finished it with him as well, because Heavenly Aegis lacked 1 damage. So the thing about Heavenly Aegis as well is sometimes you don't he can be too slow, because you play him for 9 and then the rest of the turn you can't do anything. Even if you evolve him, you only can attack 1 follower, and if your opponent already has a full board, of course you can try to clear with Thermist Decree. But if your opponent plays something like Bloodcraft's Maelstrom Serpent, you will never get a single moment to have, you won't even get a single second to play him. So I find it useful to have an alternative way to end the game, or at least a way to put pressure on your opponent so your opponent doesn't have time to set up big plays, and it gives you time to play Heavenly Aegis. So that will be all for this deck, and I hope you guys have enjoyed. Once again, a very big thank you from me to you guys for just thank you so much for helping me reach 1000 views. Do continue watching, subscribe, continue having fun. See ya.